State's offense retakes the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Bites up a defender. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down. Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. Has it for a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Gets some space around the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
If this defense was caught sleeping, can they run? I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just got by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And the extra point goes up and good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a throw in the second.
It's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. That offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring it down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That was incomplete, and you're heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, I don't know what's going on here. This last play on second down, they get pressure. They get after the quarterback. And here, absolutely no pressure at all. Quarterback takes advantage of that time and picks up the first down.
He's got a lead. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and try to win this game.
And now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they were on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, And all three passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And the Knowles line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. But they try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught, second down now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Makes a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. After the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Works to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Marshall. Running out of time in the pocket. The wide receiver's got him on a shovel pass. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Important second down play coming up. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Seminoles. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Oh, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Marshall. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Hand it off for a draw. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. found some room at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Back in motion now. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these screen passes are all about timing. I really felt the offense looked like they tipped their hand. The defense started to kind of drift that way towards the screen, and by the time the running back catches the ball, there's just nowhere to go.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. It's caught. But the game just good enough for a first down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we could talk about this happen? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
On the set.
And Indy Lions churn out another first down.
Fire.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it,
he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete.
We got to get ready. Motherfuckers don't want to be late and then don't shoot clock. Let's go.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take the knee and drive it out at the 25-yard line.
I don't know. Let's see. Chill. Put your shirt on real quick for me. Thank you. Just sucks, so.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a dominant game so far.
Gotta run play.
The break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
The defense coordinator this
Get out your head.
telling us about gap
Hey, go in there.
this running back. Any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Go in there and go get your shoes so we can get ready to go. Hey, turn around. Right there. Yeah. Look right there.
They'll try the option play here. And the one move
Come here. Look.
Well, they didn't press
Look.
for a big play, but it makes this third down
Come here.
coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot
Right
of
here.
value.
solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at
The
the
fuck
line of
happened?
scrimmage.
Oh, come on. I don't got
Easy
time
call
for
for
this
the
shit.
head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a third and long.
That was a good time, isn't it?
Gotta have your pass protection in order on this play. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here.
Come
late in
here.
the
I'll put him
game,
on.
And the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the right throws.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive
All right.
win here today.
Cool. All right. You ready? I gotta go find me something real quick. What should I wear? Huh? Why your shirt dirty? Come here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second
How you
down.
get your shirt dirty? I just put it on.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They'll run it here.
Oh, my man's hurt. I didn't even realize that.
Loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long.
They say he hurt. What we do?
The defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? Are you finally getting to him behind the line?
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it rolls in.
Got it.
They
Come
try
on.
for a
Come go.
huge gain there.
Here you go, son.
Well, it wasn't a
Come here.
flawless performance.
Come back.
But they got it today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.